Everything you think about ancient people is wrong. The faces you're about to see will shatter every assumption you have about our ancestors. These are real reconstructions, real DNA, real humans, and they look nothing like you'd expect. Meet Cheddar Man, Britain's oldest complete skeleton. When scientists extracted his DNA in 2018, they discovered something shocking. The first Britons had dark to black skin and bright blue eyes. This man lived 10,000 years ago, and he completely rewrites what we thought about ancient Europeans. How do we know what they looked like? Scientists use DNA to determine skin color, hair, and eye pigmentation. Then forensic artists layer muscles and tissue onto skull scans, following precise anatomical measurements. Every millimeter matters. These aren't guesses, they're science. This is Ötzi. He died 5,300 years ago in the Alps, and became one of the best preserved ancient humans ever found. His face tells a story of hard living, brown eyes, weathered skin, and those tattoos. They were probably therapeutic, placed over joints that showed signs of arthritis. He was murdered, an arrow in the back. Ancient Egypt wasn't one look, it was a melting pot. DNA from mummies reveals stunning diversity. Some looked North African with darker skin, others had lighter Mediterranean features. Egypt sat at the crossroads of continents, and their faces show it. The Hollywood version got it completely wrong. The Whitehawk Woman lived in Britain 5,600 years ago. Like Cheddar Man, she had dark skin and brown eyes. The pale skin we associate with Northern Europeans, that only became dominant much later as agriculture spread and diets changed. For most of British prehistory, people looked like her. Even Neanderthals looked more human than you'd think. Forget the caveman stereotype. Many had fair skin and red hair, adaptations to low sunlight in Ice Age Europe. They wore jewelry, buried their dead, and created art. And if you're European or Asian, you carry their DNA. They're literally your ancestors. This is one of the first farmers from Anatolia 9,000 years ago. Notice the dental wear. Early agriculture meant a grain-heavy diet that literally ground down their teeth. These farmers migrated into Europe, mixing with hunter-gatherers like Cheddar Man. That's when European skin began to lighten. Here's what blows my mind. Human appearance changed dramatically in just 10,000 years. That's a blink in evolutionary time. Our ancestors looked radically different from us and from each other. The ancient look you imagine, it never existed. There was only diversity, adaptation, and constant change. Why does this matter? Because these faces shatter our assumptions about race, ancestry, and belonging. The past wasn't simple. Ancient people moved, mixed, and changed constantly. Those neat categories we imagine, they're modern inventions. Our ancestors were always more complex, more diverse than we give them credit for. These are your ancestors, all of them. Their stories are written in your DNA. So the next time someone tells you what ancient people looked like, remember these faces. Remember that history is far stranger, far more beautiful, and far more diverse than any textbook ever told you. What do you think? Drop a comment below.